Welcome to the Chip and Cern Show, the podcast about everything and nothing at the same time. They were possibly separated at birth, only to be rejoined to create the sweet sounds that will caress your deepest cochlea. The show is real, random, rant-filled, and ruthless. Please be warned that the show may hurt your feelings, offend your grandma, and even kick your dead dog in the balls. So get ready, and let's get this shit started.
This shit has started. I am Chip.
I'm Cern.
And you were listening to the Chip and Cern Show.
Hopefully once again.
Or
for the very...
I thought we were switching.
Sorry.
I thought we were switching.
Sorry.
Or for the very first time.
There you go.
Well, Cerny, you have just returned from the happiest place in California.
Yes. Possibly on
Palm
Earth.
Springs.
Yes.
No.
Anaheim, California.
The home of Walt Disney's Disneyland.
Yes. And California Adventure.
Oh, of course. Now, I don't know how it worked out, but I am going to Disneyland in like 2 weeks, and Cerny just got back like 2 days ago.
Yes.
So Cerny is going to share his experience, his pro tips, and then Chipper's I'm going to inquire to learn from Cerny's potential mistakes. And learn from what he did well to execute with my own family.
There you go.
Not execute my family, but execute with my family.
Even if you execute your own family, I won't tell. Where are you staying?
We will be staying at the Hojo, Howard Johnson's.
There you go.
It's one of these like
it's
right across from the park.
It's right across street, yeah.
It has a water park thing.
Actually,
so I think that was a big set.
We've stayed there before. It's a nice hotel.
So this was your what time with the whole fam?
Third or something like that.
Okay. And then your littlest.
So this was.
I feel like he could really enjoy things.
Now he can. Because before he was like 3, so he doesn't remember at all.
Okay.
So now he's 6, so he can remember.
6. And
he is tall enough to ride the rides.
Okay.
So, and I made a mistake.
Like the rides like Indiana Jones and the Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain.
Space Mountain. Okay.
So the very first thing we took him on was Space Mountain. I did.
Okay. Now, is he amped? Like he's pumped for all these roller coasters? Does he like that kind of stuff?
He's never been on one. So I broke him in with fucking Space Mountain.
Okay, Cerny.
And halfway through the Space Mountain, he screamed, "Dada, I'm scared." Now,
is it a side-by-side ride or?
Yeah, he's sitting next to me. It's like a 2-person car.
Yeah.
So I had my hand around him.
Right. Like I got you.
I got you. And
but it's hella dark in there too.
You can't see anything. You don't know what's going on. Now I did make a proclamation.
Oh boy.
So we're loading up, and I turned around and I said, "Now understand, you will not die.
Okay.
You will make it out alive. I promise."
Yeah. Now is the everyone else with you?
Yeah, everyone's with me.
Okay.
And I said, "You will be alive at the end of it."
And it's gonna last 90 seconds or whatever. Yeah.
It will seem scary.
Yeah.
But you will be alive. I promise.
Okay.
Which probably wasn't the best, because then we got on, and then it wasn't so bad, but it was dark. You couldn't see anything, and then you start turning and dropping and stuff, and you have no idea what's going on. So he said, "Dad, I'm scared." Also, Mom was behind us screaming, so he can hear it's just.
He doesn't get that it's part of the thing you do on a roller coaster.
So he can hear her screaming, and and we're going through, and so he says, "I'm scared." So we get off, and he didn't cry, but
he was
rattled.
He was rattled.
He was rattled. And I said, "See?" He said, "But that was scary.
Too scary."
And I said, "Okay." Well, he said, "Mom was screaming," and I said, "I get it." I said, "I'll tell you what. The next roller coaster we go on, if Dada screams, then you be scared, because Dada doesn't scream unless we're dying. Unless we're dying." He's like, "Okay." I said, "I've ridden 1 million roller coasters and I don't scream." He's like, "Okay." So actually I eased him in. We did the Jungle Cruise. After that, I wanted to ease him. I wanted to calm it down. I just wanted to fucking just throttle his ass.
I got so excited that we jumped right into the rides.
Yes.
Getting down there, you drove.
Yes.
What was the plan of attack for that?
So we left.
This is where I want to learn.
So our park hopper or whatever it was.
Okay.
So we got a 3-day park hopper.
Okay, I think we're doing the same thing. Park hopper, for those of you who don't know, there's two. There's Disneyland, which has all the Disneyland
OG
stuff. Then there's California Adventure,
yes,
which has more. I wouldn't say that's more adult, but it's like
it's
bigger
cool.
kid. It's like
it's like
bigger
beer.
roller coasters and stuff. They have beer, and then there's Downtown Disney, which sort of like connects the two.
Yeah,
it's in between, but you don't. No ticket required.
No ticket required for that.
So they sell you these park hopper tickets. Mean you don't have to get 3 days only in Disneyland and then spend there. You can go back and forth however much you want.
So we got
Hop,
3-day park hopper, and it started on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays. So it started on Tuesday and then Wednesday, Thursday.
It's back to back to back.
Yes.
Okay.
So we actually drove down on Sunday
Okay.
and stayed in.
Did you do by the cover of darkness? You blast off at like 5 a.m, or how did you do it?
we blasted off like 8 a.m.
Okay.
So we kind of like putzed around and then
Yeah.
fed all the million animals we have and
Oh.
kind of like made sure they were square. And
Yeah.
then we took off and then we kind of stopped for lunch or whatever
Yeah.
it is. And then we kind of, so we arrived in Beverly Hills
Oh.
at, oh fuck, it was like 3 or 4.
And how much of this did you drive?
0, because my driving apparently is offensive and aggressive.
So your wife? Wait, did the teenager, the nearly adult drive?
No, they're in the
Okay.
back. So it was just my wife. My driving apparently is too aggressive.
Does she drive slow?
Yes, Miss Daisy, we call her. Even though Miss Daisy didn't drive, if Miss Daisy did drive,
Uh-huh.
if I'd imagine it, it'd be her. But
Wow.
so we got down there, wasn't so bad, and then we arrived in Beverly Hills, met up with her brother and her sister-in-law.
Okay.
They were there, saw them, and then we drove over to some fucking hotel in like Irvine or something like that.
Okay.
And the hotel was kind of like meh, it was just kind of one of those things.
Was he staying in
it was-
Irvine?
Actually, sorry, it was Irvine or
Like how far was your hotel
Newport
from
Beach. Newport Beach.
Disneyland? Oh, okay.
At this point, it was like Newport Beach.
Okay.
So then we fucked around and like played on the beach. So we kind of stayed in the hotel on Sunday night.
Gotcha. Okay.
Monday we went to the beach and
Okay.
fucked around on the beach.
Right.
And then all
A little
day.
warm up.
Yeah, a little warm up. And then basically kind of screwed around until Monday evening, and then we checked into the hotel. So the hotel had fucked up and overbooked.
The hotel in Newport Beach, or you went closer to Anaheim?
So we went to Anaheim to check in for
Gotcha.
our
Okay.
hotel.
You did 2 days at the beach,
Yeah.
and then you drove in
And then
closer.
drove
Okay.
in, and then we drove in, and then the
Overbooked. it.
Residence Inn in whatever had overbooked, so they said we got to move you to Residence Inn in Anaheim, which is like a mile and a half down the street, but we'll upgrade you to a suite.
Ooh.
And I was like, yes. Now I was talking to it's about her brother. I was like, every time we do this, I'm always like, come on, please fuck up, please fuck up.
I know.
Yeah, I'm always like, thinking cross, he fucks up.
So the one you had booked, was it one of these that's like you could throw a rock and you see Disneyland?
Yeah, I could hit both
Okay,
Disneyland's
yeah.
fucking head. But
Rip.
yeah, rip. Get a statue. So this was down the street, so it was good. It was a nice hotel, and they had a shuttle. You got a free shuttle,
yeah.
Whatever. But it was like riding the bus.
Yeah.
It was a bus comes in, and
Yeah.
it's like But it was all right. So then we, so the first day we spent in Disneyland. My wife's like, this is the first day we go to Disneyland
Okay.
because it's the oldest and doesn't
Yeah.
have it's not as cool as California Adventure.
Right.
Doesn't have as cool. It's not as new. But that's where we took Jeffrey. Broke his popped his cherry
Ooh.
on the roller
Yeah.
coasters with fucking Space Mountain. We did a few rides. Now there was a few that were closed, like the
Oh.
bobsled, the Matterhorn, with the mountain.
Oh, really?
So they're redoing it or whatever. it is,
Yeti
'cause- yeah,
thing?
the Yeti. They're doing the off-season shit.
Okay.
They have some cool stuff. Now this is the time to go.
All the Halloween stuff is up.
all the Halloween stuff's out, and I think like on average we waited like 30 minutes in line.
Wow.
Sometimes it'd be 40 minutes, sometimes it'd be 15.
Even for the Splash Mountain and the really popular.
Yes.
Did you do the fast track
Yeah, they had some fast passes.
Fast pass.
Now, in California Adventure, there's some, like the Cars ride.
Yeah.
Very popular. So that could hit like 90 minutes to 120 minutes.
Fuck.
And I was like, holy shit. But they'd be like, Cars ride, Radiator Springs, whatever the fuck it is. 120 minutes. Like, what the fuck? And then you go, just in the same park, you go, over here, 15 minutes, on something else. Like,
yeah.
Okay, so everyone flocks over.
So that's the one that it's like, we're coming in early, and you just make a dead sprint for that.
So I tried to get a fast pass for that one day.
Yeah.
And I said, well, actually, we sell out of the fast passes on that. So get in here early. The guy said, get in here early and get a fast pass for this. I said, okay. So we run in there.
Yeah.
And we're going to get the fast pass. We're like, okay, the fast passes are out. And I look, and it was like 30-minute wait.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, well, fuck the fast pass. Let's just get it right. Okay. So we got it, and it was perfect. Okay. So
what is that Cars ride like? I haven't heard of that one.
It's actually kind of cool. It's cool. Like,
is it like the Utopia where you drive it?
No, you're sitting in like a car, and you're like going through, and it's like it kind of takes you through some of the the Lightning McQueen, and he scares the things, and they get some fresh paint, and like they mist water on you. It smells like fucking paint. It's kind of cool. And then you take off on a race, through the mountains.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But 2 hours? If you would have waited 2 hours, you'd have been sorely disappointed.
I'd have been sorely disappointed.
Okay.
But 30 minutes, it was cool.
Yeah.
And there's this one ride that's actually really cool. It's like soaring over.
Oh, yeah.
It used to be soaring over California, but now it's soaring over the fucking world or whatever it's called.
We have to branch out from California.
It takes you off, and you're like you're in the Antarctica. There's polar bears jumping on the fucking water.
Is it the hang gliding kind of thing?
Yeah,
still?
you're like sitting in like a movie theater.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really cool, and like you go over Africa and you smell the grasses. There's elephants fucking fighting underneath.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty sweet, but there was sometimes with like 70-minute wait, and I was like, nah, I'm not waiting for that fucking.
I remember trying to go on that one. If you go during the summer when it's like 90 or 95, in there it's like super cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
The temperature is cool.
Yeah. No, there was like. At this point, it was like there was the Grizzly River Run. You
oh yeah.
In the morning, it was like 5-minute wait, but it was like noon when it was starting to heat up. It was like
hour. Plus.
Yeah, it was like 90-minute wait, and then evening where it was like 60 degrees outside. It's fucking cold. Like 3-minute wait, or 0-minute wait. You just fucking walk right on. I was like,
nice.
I'm not getting on that shit.
So you did Disneyland one full day.
Yes.
You hit all the
major attractions.
Indiana Jones.
Yes.
Okay.
Pirates.
Pirates. Okay.
A couple times. I've never done the Tom Sawyer boat or whatever the fuck.
Where you go to the island?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never done that, and I still didn't do it.
Okay.
I don't know.
What about the train one?
Yeah.
That train roller coaster.
We did the train. So
that one fucking jars you around pretty good. Jostles you.
Yeah, I took Jeffrey on that one too. He was okay with that one because he could see, because it's light, so you can kind of see. I was like, oh, it's not too bad. There was a goofy or whatever. Now, halfway through, because I had to carry, because there was so much shoulder time. Because when it got kind of crowded, it's kind of hard because Jeffrey's 6, so he'll wander.
Yeah.
Like, hey. But they're so crowded, so you throw them on your shoulders, and his legs would get tired too. So there'd be times where I was like, you're just fucking trekking.
You're like a mule.
Yeah, you're a mule. My knees, my back.
Oh.
So then it was like, those lame rides like the train, the slow train.
And you're like, hold on.
I was like, we're gonna ride this one. You're okay with that? Yeah. I said like, we could go all the way around the park.
Yeah, you're like, I'm going to run it again.
Keep going. I'm not getting off. Fuck you. I'm not getting off.
Now, did you try to implement the strategy that was you get in at 8 or 8:30, and then around lunch, you go back to the hotel, you go off-site to get lunch, recharge the batteries, maybe take a nap, and then hit it back from 4 to like 10 or whatever?
We were thinking about that. No, we did hit it at 8. We had lunch stuff in there. And then around 6, basically
the wheels started coming off.
The wheels started. So we dragged it through all the way to about 6. The first day we got out. It was 6:00, and they said we're going to close the park down because it's like Mickey's. Halloween, whatever the fuck it was. And you had to buy tickets to that. It was like $100 a person. I said, fuck that.
You're already paying $300 or something. Yeah. That's ridiculous.
So I said, fuck that. We're going home. We're going back to the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat in the spa.
Oh.
So all right.
Do you swing by the liquor store and get a
I
couple?
did.
I
did. I got a
couple beers.
I
got
a sixer, and then there was a like a Red Robin or something. So I got myself a burger and a sixer, and I sat in the spa.
Oh.
Now, it happened to be there were some Mormons from Utah.
Great.
And talking about their baptism, and they were sunburned for the baptism. And I was cracking my beer, eating my fucking hamburger, sitting in the spa, and they were like staring at me, and I said, fuck it, I don't give a shit. And I was just, I went through a whole sixer. So fuck it, whatever.
Nice.
I'm hurting. And so then we left, and then went to sleep, and got up the next morning, and
were they pumped? Was everyone pretty pumped?
Yes,
like to go?
Okay. Yeah, it was pretty pumped. So we all got like, okay. It was like a slope, but once they hit the ground, right, they were going.
Yeah.
So we went to the California Adventure.
Do you hit that big ass roller coaster? That one's pretty cool.
Which one? The actual roller coaster?
Yeah.
We did the first time we
California Soarin'?
It's called
Screaming.
Yeah, but it's called the Credit Coaster now. They've actually like themed it out, so it's like the Incredibles or whatever it is.
Oh.
Actually, it's pretty cool.
Okay.
So the first thing we did was, there was the Tower of Terror, where it was like the
Yes.
So it's now called the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh.
It's actually better. I thought they was going to be the same
thing.
Mary,
you go up and then open the door and then and then you drop down. Yeah.
But you go up and down a few times. Like you start up somewhere. There's a point. So I have a hard time. So when they close the doors and it's dark and they're going up or down, I can't tell whether we're going up or down.
Disoriented.
I'm disoriented.
Okay. And this is after how many beers?
Actually, at this point, there's one beer in.
Okay. Wait, they sell beer in California Adventure?
Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do.
It's good to know. Is it like ballpark prices though?
Ballpark prices. It was $10 for a beer.
A Coors?
No, it was $10 for. It was like it was like the Oktoberfest, whatever it was.
Oh, I'll take.
Oh
that.
no, I had a Vengeful Stone IPA or whatever it was.
Oh, I'll pay $10 for that.
Absolutely,
that's a strong buzz that can carry you through.
Because Robin's like, there's this cotton candy lemonade I want to get. I said, okay. So we went over there, and they're like, I want to get it. It's like, and I was like, they're like sitting there like ordering the cotton candy. I looked up. I was like, wait a minute, you have beer here? Like, yeah. I was like, Stone? Yeah. I'll pour me one of those too, please. While you're over there making that cotton candy, like, pour me one of those.
Yeah.
Like, okay. There's this one guy. They have like these mixed drinks. I don't know what it was.
With booze in them?
Yeah, like vodka.
Okay.
Like vodka. And this was the third day. And it was noon. And it was lunch. So I was like, I'm going to have a hot dog and a beer.
Sure.
So I got my hot dog, so I was getting a beer. And there's this guy. I don't know what he was doing. He had like his like baby in a stroller.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think he was gay, because it was actually the National Coming Out Day or whatever too.
Okay.
But whatever it was, it doesn't matter, because he was like announcing to everybody that he this was his third like mixed drink of the day, like whatever it was. This is
at noon.
At noon, he's like, this is my third one, everybody.
Oh,
I've had 3, and I was like, cool. He's like, I've had 3. And I was like, yes.
Oh.
And it's noon, and then he goes, yes. But I've had 3, and I was like,
okay.
Where the fuck is he going from here, man?
I know, Jesus.
God, if you have 4, you're fucking napping.
Sounds like it, and he's in charge of a small child.
Because he was talking about, because they had like on these mixed drinks, they had like these little what do they call, like glow cubes or glow ice cubes, like they like flash or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know. It looked kind of cool.
Yeah,
but at noon it didn't look cool at all.
Right.
I'm sure it looked cool at like
10 o'clock at
night. It looked cool, but not at noon, and not after 3, unless you have like a whole glass of. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He's like, I've had 3.
Wow,
like,
turns up. So on the 1 day in Disneyland and then 2 days in the California.
Yeah, the next day we did bounce back and forth.
Oh, okay.
Like, we were in.
It's not like a far walk. It's like 10 minutes
from Guardians. It's like a minute.
Yeah,
it's like
it's across the
street, basically. Yeah. So we started in the last day. We started in California Adventure.
Okay.
We rode Guardians, and there was a ride Jeffrey liked. So we rode that, and we rode the Incredicoaster or whatever it's called. And then it was like lunchtime or whatever it was. So we got lunch, and then we.
How's the food on the California side? Or which one would you say has better food?
California side has better food.
And just because of the booze, too.
And the booze.
Yeah.
The beer was delectable. So it was cool there.
Did you eat in downtown Disney at all?
No.
They have like
they have
regular
some
restaurants.
I was looking. I was like, oh, this looks
ESPN
like
Zone and stuff. Like it's kind of a cool.
Yeah, which would have been cool because I was like, because the baseball playoffs and stuff. I was like, oh, what's going on? But
yeah,
couldn't watch it. But so they have some cool zones there. Lunch, we just ate lunch or wherever it was, whatever we were, we say kind of ate lunch. I was always a proponent like that point in time. I was like, let's ride the monorail, kind of.
Yeah, just chill.
Just sit because my knees were fucking killing me.
I don't think I've ever ridden the monorail before.
Oh, they do some like we're pulling up on Toontown. Like,
I've done the train that goes around.
Yeah,
but I don't know that monorail.
Monorail kind of gives you another kind of like a history, whatever it was.
It's a good. Charlie will probably crash on it. Like she'll probably fall asleep on it or something.
Yeah. I did try to like ride it all the way around the park, and they kicked me off. And something. You gotta get off. You gotta get off. And I was like,
you're like a homeless person.
There are some people. At least at this point in time, you let me know what your findings are. They're not so happy.
Huh.
Like they're like, you got to get off.
Oh, some of the
workers.
Yeah. What do they call them? They have cast members. There you go.
They're not so happy. You got to get off. And I was like, okay. Like
it's a little crotchety.
So I'm kind of getting up, like, let's go. Let's get off. I was like,
whoa.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm moving.
Walt would be rolling over in his grave right now if he heard you talk to me.
You may resurrect Walt right now.
Which age group? You have a scattering of ages. Which age group do you think enjoyed it? Was it most in
probably 3 to 10 would probably be your prime because it's I think like 3. Like Charlie will think it's cool because they see Donald and you see Mickey as like holy,
thing. Like that's what because we've been telling her because we're going to Disneyland and she's never seen Mickey Mouse, but she knows Mickey Mouse.
Yeah,
somehow. And we watched Moana and Beauty and the Beast and a couple movies. So like seeing those characters, I think she'll be really excited.
Yes, and
I think she'll like some of the rides, but.
Yeah, some of the rides they're cool. Like they have smaller kids rides.
Yeah,
like, even the Jungle Cruise and stuff. It's
pretty cool. Yeah,
it's nice. They'll do Jungle Cruise right away. Wait till your legs start to hurt.
Oh,
Jungle Cruise.
Smart. Take a seat.
Download the app, the Disney app.
Oh,
there's a Disney app that will show you the wait times.
Oh, so smart.
That's what I had to do.
Now you're doing it the same way as us, where we're going with multi-families.
Oh, yes.
So, did you guys ever break off
with
your own family?
Yes, because there was a point where there was like a never-ending discussion about what we wanted to do. Like they would huddle up.
Oh,
there was a huddle. There was always like, and I would be like, first off, let's not huddle in front of the fucking middle of the street where everyone's trying to walk.
I hate that shit.
Why are we talking about this? I thought we had something we were going to do. I thought we said, after this, we're going to do this. Okay. So, yeah. So we would do it. Halfway through, they would huddle up, and we start talking about what we're going to do next. I swear we fucking already.
We could talk about what to do next when we're in this 30-minute line waiting for whatever.
Or, here's the best. When we sat on the monorail, and no one said a word. We got off the monorail.
Oh, where should we go now?
Got on down the middle of the street, and then we huddled up and started. Wait, we were just on the monorail. What the fuck? So then Robin's dad was like, next, if we could do this all next year, hello in the morning, and we'll fucking meet you at lunch. And I was like, all right, I'm on board.
We might do that just because I think it's going to be so hectic.
Yes.
With everything.
And because there's different age groups and different,
right.
Wants to ride what or whatever it is.
I hate this one. I don't want to do
yes.
that. I mean, like, who we're going with, they have 2.5, maybe 6, and then like, or 2.5, 5, 7, maybe. So there's a lot of like variation there. Boys and girls and stuff. So anyway.
Cars Land is pretty cool.
Okay.
They'll like that.
Any good food? Did you get a Dole Whip?
I didn't. I saw some, I think. Or
For some reason, it's like that's the thing that you have to get as a Dole Whip. Did you guys do the ears and all this stuff? No, that's what my wife's like super into.
I didn't get the ears. All the girls had ears.
Yeah.
But not me.
I know.
I was more interested where the beer was. I was like, beer? I saw somebody like you don't think about it, and then you're walking through and like you see somebody like, that looks like a fucking beer. And then like they got stopped like, hey, where'd you get that? Kind of thing. Like,
yeah.
Where'd you get that liquid gold that you're holding in your hand?
Now, did you guys bring a bunch of snacks in, like in a backpack or waters
yes, we did.
Stuff? Okay.
Granola bars and apples and stuff like that.
Okay,
yes.
Yeah, I think we're planning on kind of doing the same thing because it's like.
Oh, remember when you get there early? Now I'll give you a pro tip.
Okay, let's
hear
it.
You go through the front entrance. Like there's the
gates,
the front entrance.
Oh, with the big flower.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
You'll be waiting in that line because they got to like check all your bags and shit.
Right.
The back, where all the hotels and shit are. If you walk around the back, no one goes back there.
Oh.
Because the first day,
like through downtown Disney, sort of. Okay.
Like the Lego store and all that shit.
Lego store's pretty cool.
There's some master builders there.
I'm like, it's got to be someone's job to design, like to build this giant Lego of whatever.
I was trying to debug. I was like, they must have had like they must have like a sculpture and they just like built around it.
Oh.
I was trying to figure it out.
That would be. Anyway, sorry, your pro tip. Go from, that's smart.
Because the first day we tried to go through the front, 50 minutes we waited in line to get through the bag check.
Interesting.
And then it was like
and how did you learn of the other one?
Because
and they have Starbucks over there too.
Yes. Oh, that was a lifesaver. Because I think her brother got lost and they went through the backside like there's nobody here. And I was like going through and like talking about like showing us.
Yeah.
Fuck. So we went over there like there is nobody back here. Everyone's trying to go through the front.
So the next couple days you went through that way.
Yeah, the back door was empty.
Wow. Okay, well, there's the Cern Disney breakdown. Any other pro tips?
No. Get the app.
The app?
Because you can
go with
out
the back door.
Back door and the app. The app was great because there was some, like, what's the wait here? And, like, you can, like, kind of, like, periodically check it. And it was like, well, shit, the Incredicoaster, everyone would ride it. It was like, it's 15 minutes. So we'd go over there and,
Would you go... Did you try to like contain all parks to one day, or were you would do a ride because it was a short wait on Disney, but then you would blast all the way through Disney, cut through the parking lot to get to the other?
The first day it was Disney, the second day it was,
and then the third day was a mix.
Yeah, the third day was a mix. Whatever you wanted to do.
Did you stay for any parades or any of these shows or anything?
No, but if we saw the parade, I put Jeffrey on my shoulders and kind of watch.
Yeah.
I would, as we were walking towards our next destination, I would put on my shoulders so you can kind of watch.
Yeah.
But I've seen the fucking parades and
I know it's
all that shit. It's like, okay.
And then they want like if you want a good seat, you got to get there like an hour before.
Yeah, like we were walking down like the street, like, and I think I asked somebody like, "What are you doing?" Like they're sitting on this, they're waiting for the parade. I was like, "When's that start?" And it was like 3 hours later, and I was like, "You're already getting a fucking what the fuck is wrong with you? You're gonna go to Disneyland and wait 3 hours
just to
spend
sit
3 hours to wait for a fucking parade? Give me a break."
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is Cern's recap. I'm going to have Chip will have his own recap, and probably the next batch of podcasts that we do, it'll be the Chip recap. Good to know about all the tips. Beer.
Oh, yes.
Could you bring your own beer in to Disneyland, or would they confiscate it?
I think they'd confiscate it. I don't know, though. I didn't try it.
Not that I need to drink that badly. I guess I could just go out to California Adventure or go out to downtown Disney.
Have a beer there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there Starbucks inside of Disneyland now? I think
Both,
there is.
Yes. In Disneyland, if you walk into Main Street, so if you walk in, it's to the right.
Yeah.
And then if you go into California Adventure, it's to the right as well.
Oh. And then there's one in downtown Disney, too.
Yes.
Okay.
I use them both days. All 3 days.
I'm going to
because it's like
slay. You have
especially
to.
like when you get up at like 6 after walking all.
Yeah.
You're like, ugh, I need a coffee. And it's like,
I'm going to wear my watch that like counts steps just to see.
I think Robin did. I think we clipped like 22,000 steps or something ridiculous.
Something like 10 plus mile. Like you did a half marathon pretty much.
Basically, yeah. Oh, yeah. It was like 10. Average, it was like 10, 11 miles, something like that. Because you're just walking the whole. You're just walking.
Now, what's the temperature?
Oh, it was comfortable. It was like 75 or 77.
So just shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And then at night, maybe throw a hoodie on or something if it got...
I didn't, but you could if you want. Like everyone else did, but I was comfortable enough. Now everyone wanted to ride like, let's do the log or the Grizzly River run at night. I was like, fuck that. It's like
freeze your
it was like 60 degrees. Like if this is the last fucking ride we're doing, and I'll do it. Yeah. I'll be fine. I'll do that, but not do it and then hang out in the fucking park.
When I was a kid, we did that at night, and it was like, the park closed in 30 minutes. We were the only ones on there. They just let us do it like 3 or 4 times in a row, just me and my brother, and we were just like soaked, and it was like, okay, and then we knew we were going home after, but that was... It was like, is there anyone in line? They're like, you guys want to keep going? We're like, yeah, run it back.
Come on, keep going.
Run it back. Nice. Well, maybe I'll wear my Chip and Cern show lid.
Oh, you can get that at chipandcernshow.com/shop. Black Friday sale, I believe.
Any good places to graffiti any stickers around there? Like put them on the hand dryers and like Pirates of the Caribbean or something?
God, they clean that fucking place. That place is spotless.
I know.
You slap a sticker, you come back like 30 minutes later, gone.
And then we have a lawsuit.
Yeah.
In our Gmail.
chipandcernshow.com.
Any Disneyland Pro tips to send to Chip before he blasts off here in the next week or two? Send those in as well.
You can email us at chipandcernshow at gmail.com. Or if you want to...
Just tweet them.
Yeah, tweet us or Facebook or Instagram. Chip and Cern Show. Anything Chip and Cern Show.
Yes. Amen. Preach, Cerny.
Preach.
Preach.
There you go.
And until next time, I'm Chip.
I'm Cern.
Cheers.